Welcome, everybody, back to Hearth and Home. Now, since the last session, I know I said that we were going to try and get that one shot to happen, but with some scheduling difficulties, we weren't able to have that happen. So we are going to proceed without, because it would likely be at least another few weeks before we would be able to make that happen, unfortunately. So I'm not going to make these guys, and these guys don't want to, wait several weeks just to find out what happened in that district. So we're going to roll along basically with what is the most likely outcome.
And hopefully we create no time paradoxes.
I believe I have written it so that any sort of paradox would be very hard to do. But we're gonna roll along with the most likely of scenarios, because otherwise it will leave these guys with a bit of an open thread that they would not otherwise be sure if they wanted to chase. So we're gonna close things up for them nicely. So it's going to be ever so slightly weird, but you'll just have to make peace with that because of the scheduling conflicts that came up. It is what it is. So on the previous session, the party had reached a point. We actually stopped kind of towards the resolution of what they'd been doing. But the session had been going on quite long, so we just called it there and said we would pick up again for a little bit the next week. So again, I'm not entirely sure how long this session might be, but we'll just let things happen and we'll see what goes on. So previously, let's get our little. The party had been visiting the big city of Talis in order to chase down some witches that had fled from their mountain hideout and were enacting a plan within Talis. And after arriving in the big city, the party discovered that an old sigil they'd found had overlapped with a map of the city and pointed out certain spots in the city. After investigating one of those spots, with the Royal Rangers of Avalon investigating one of the other spots, the party headed up to the Noble District to look at one of these spots, which ended up lining up with the theater. And after poking around the theater a little bit, they found one of the witches from the Coven of Breadoria, who turned out to be the leader, Sister Candor, who was inscribing a magic circle on the roof of the theater. And after doing battle with Sister Candor and defeating her and her other personalities, the party then learned that the circles had a plan B, if you will, and that if they weren't set off in the normal way, they would instead explode and cause devastation to each section of the city. And so the party rushed off to go and try to prevent the others from detonating. And they were told by one of their allies that a group of students from a arcane school were also in the city and could aid them in reaching each of these arcane circles in time. And after meeting up with them, the group of students headed to the Lakeland district, which will be the one shot that I was speaking of. And the party themselves decided, with a choice between the residential district and the castle, that they would head to the castle. And after learning that the circle was not within the castle walls and instead under the castle in the sewers, they made their way down there and found said arcane circle and managed to dispel it. On their way back out of the sewers, they heard a massive explosion. The circle that no one had gone to had exploded and had set a large series of fires in the residential district. So in the last session, the party had to deal with that aftermath, as the fire proved to resurrect corpses that it had claimed, as well as be quite difficult to put out without the proper means. Even water was not extinguishing the flames. But you can go back and watch that VOD if you want to see all that. So after defeating some of the undead and managing to find a method to put out the fire, they learned from the rangers that they had found one of the other witches, of which the party knew there were 3, in the Artisans District, and the rangers had killed that witch. And then regrouping with one of their allies, Fenton Fitzwater, the old wizard from Weaver's Way, he made contact with the group of students that they sent up to the Lakeland District. And that was where we ended it, because we were hoping to get that session, that little one-shot done, so that I could actually tell them what happened. But as that was not in the cards for us, we'll resume right there. So, bringing us back to the burnt out remains of the residential district. Let's get some ambiance. All right, that's a little better. So the city itself has, at least the district you're in, has fallen a little bit silent. Only really the murmurs of the crowd who aided you in putting out the fires remains. The crackling and the roaring of the flame has subsided and left sort of an empty space in the air. And as you look around, you see a multitude of charred corpses, the victims of the explosion, as well as the remains of some of the undead that you have slain. As Fenton pauses for a moment, as if he's speaking to somebody else, before quickly rejoining the group and saying, yes, up in the Lakeland district, that's where you sent the others. Looking at you, Hilda.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Well, I've just received a report from one of them, and they said that they ran into a hag, and she was using shadow magic. Does that sound familiar to you?
Unfortunately, yes.
Well, their report was that they managed to defeat her, and I had given them some advice before in regard to the arcane circles, and I believe they've managed to dispel it.
Oh, thank goodness.
good news for once.
Indeed, it would seem as though our very long, very chaotic day might be at an end.
Still, I feel bad for the people here.
Indeed.
So now what?
Some of the crowd that you persuaded to join in into your efforts to put out the fires begins to sort of disperse as you talk with Fenton. Some of them basically not from this district, so they're making their way back home. It's a little later in the day, I think we said. It's probably around 8 o'clock, 9. And the sun is pretty much set now. You can feel a bit of a chill of cold after the blistering heat from the flames. Arthur,
Like, sorry, we're all just sitting here.
I know, you're all just standing here, so... Alright, I'll continue my little shadow puppet show.
Yay, puppet show!
Go ahead. It's more important that you guys talk than me.
Coach is really just kind of sitting on the ground staring at one of the houses.
Alright.
Do I still have Flimp? Is he still, like, unconscious?
He's still passed the hell out.
Oh, great.
Yep.
Just holding a small gnome, like, yep. Average Tuesday.
As you sort of look around the remains of the district, Sister Amy has begun to sort of walk around to the remains of the dead. Seems to be saying prayers for them as she busies herself at the corpses.
Thank you again for your help, Fenton.
Yes, it all it's been quite a day. I'm glad that I was able to help. Seems things could have turned out much worse than this.
Yeah, I think I speak for all of us when I say we almost fucking died.
Yeah, and it's literally all in the same day. I keep forgetting this.
You arrived here this morning.
Yeah, we show up and we're like, hey guys, we're gonna kill some witches and almost die and then blow up a part of your city in like 12 hours.
So exhausted in my life.
Indeed, you all must be quite exhausted. There is an inn near Market Square, if you wish to sleep the night. I know it's been quite a day.
Do they have baths?
I imagine they do.
Great.
Thank goodness.
Wait a minute, who changed my name to Fuck?
What?
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 Hmm?
My name is Fuck Fakanaya. What?
Excuse me?
Wait.
On the little bar
Where?
down here.
What?
It still says
what?
closer to me.
Oh,
Where?
Yeah.
Oh goddamn! Okay, no, it's Chrome bugging out.
What?
It thinks the page is in a different language and is trying to translate code.
Excuse me?
Is that what your name
I'm
means?
freaking out.
What?
Koja means fuck in another language.
It's unknown. It says unknown. I don't. Google doesn't even know what it's doing.
What? I'm a little confused.
Yeah, I just remembered when I joined in, it was like
God.
trying to translate it from a different language that just wasn't correct, and I marked that as not right, so now the language is unknown. And if I tell it to translate to English it changes Kocha to fuck.
Koja's name is now fuck. Let it be written.
I'm sorry
Let
to
it
interrupt
be
you, Matt, but I
written.
thought it was actually on Roll20, and I was so confused.
And let it be known that Koja's name is now
What?
fuck.
Hold on, I'll send it in the Discord.
What in the world?
Having a good time here tonight, y'all.
Yeah, this is a hell of a last session.
Yeah.
God damn it.
What a revelation to make right at the end.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck that,
Now I-
Naya.
What?
Yeah,
in the
now
world?
I want to know exactly what language it thinks that is.
So would I. So would I.
I'm going on Google Translate. Hold on. We're gonna find out.
We can do this after the session too.
Yeah.
It's Spanish. It's Spanish. It's
There's
Spanish
no
for
way.
fuck. It's Spanish for fuck. That's literally what it is.
Life is pain.
I imagine at the very least it's not pronounced Koja.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. I'm not gonna butcher the pronunciation, but it is not pronounced Koja.
Anyway, sorry about that.
This is a great last session, guys. Truly.
Jesus.
Having a good time.
So yeah, I think we should go to that inn.
Yeah, before we head anywhere else, or wherever we decide to go after this, we should probably rest.
Yeah.
Coach is going to slowly drag herself to her feet.
Do you want me to carry you too?
Oh, no, I'm fine.
Nah, I'll help. I'll help
No,
her.
I'm fine.
I feel like we've all been through literal hell today and back.
I'll just brace you by your shoulder.
No, please, I'm fine.
Okay.
You said, alright, never mind.
Well, I mean, she's insisting, so.
I mean, yeah. Anyway, which way is the market square? Sorry, I have hiccups now all of a sudden.
I assume it's over here.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna mute myself for a hot minute while I deal with these hiccups.
All right. So the crowd kind of slowly disperses, everybody going their own ways. Fenton's still just kind of rattling off about the power and magnitude of the spell that was cast here today. Just sort of under his breath, marveling at it.
Slightly concerning.
I feel like we should call him Fanboy Fenton. That's it. That's just Fanboy Fenton.
Koji's gonna wave at Penny as she walks by.
She kind of gives you a wave and says, "Come on by my tinkerer's shop if you need anything fixed."
Good to see you safe.
Take care. The group sort of walks together for a bit. Henry eventually turning off back towards the Justice District. And Fenton continues on past.
Thanks for your help too, Henry.
He just kind of gives you a gruff nod, still dragging that severed head behind him. He's a man of few words.
Fair enough.
But before long, you reach back to the. Hang on, some of you are. There you are. Back to Market Square. Seems like most of the merchants are packing up about now, as they don't run their shops all throughout the night. And the city itself sounds a bit quieter. There was quite a few crowds growing as the flames were engulfing part of the city. People sort of panicking and trying to figure out what's going on, but it seems like the city is kind of quieted down now. With both the night and the emergency being over, people have dispersed and the streets have grown silent.
Wonder how those slime knights are doing down in the sewer.
I hope they're doing well.
Let's take a very long and extensive detour. while they're doing-
You are free to do so. And I am not sparing another rope to help you out.
Do we know which
Okay,
building
maybe
is
I
the inn?
won't do that.
You can glance around at the signs. It's that one.
Ah, alright.
Guys, y'all are gonna have to cover me. I have no money. So
Oh yeah, you did spend all your money.
I
Sure
have
did.
10. I have 10 money.
How do you guys all have money?
I spent all of it on a necklace.
I spent all of it on magic items.
Alright.
How much money
God,
do
am
you
I
have,
the rich one
Gojo?
again? Are you serious?
How much money do you have? Go.
5.
50.
That's all my
Okay,
money.
got it.
All right. So
Anime
feeling
girl
feeling a little bit weary, Flimp's still passed out.
Flip is dead. That's it. End of campaign. Flint's dead.
You all make your way into the tavern and inn.
Four
Seems
beaten up travelers walk into a bar. One of them is unconscious.
One of them hits their head on the doorway.
One of them's unconscious. One of them hits their head on the doorway. One of them's a cat, and one of them looks like they've been set on fire like 4 times.
Because she has.
And smells like it
Yes.
too.
Has quite literally been set on fire like 4 times.
seems as though the events of the day and the fire in the southeast of town have emptied out most of the establishments, as the tavern itself is pretty quiet. Only the chef owner and a rather bored-looking bard remain. Oh yeah, that's their names. As you
Hey
walk
there.
up, as you walk up to the bar, behind it you can see the owner of the establishment, a young dragonborn woman, who just sort of eyes you up and down and says, "Is there something I can help you with?"
Yes, we will need 3 rooms? Or 4?
Depends
Sorry,
how
I
many beds
forgot
they have.
Flint
Depends how
existed
many
for a
beds,
second.
yeah.
There's 2 beds in each room.
Ah,
Oh,
2 then.
All right, then that'll be 4 gold for all the rooms.
Right,
Fine, I'll cover it.
Okay. I was going to, but no take backsies.
4 total?
Yes, 4 total.
Alright, I'll hand it over.
Is this what you wanted?
I know it's what somebody wanted.
Cough, cough, Naraka.
Just reading the chat, that's fine. The owner of the tavern, she takes your gold and says, the rooms are just up there. She points across the hall to the staircase on the far end. And then she just kind of, again, looking at your whole party, you know, it looked like you could use a rest.
You can say
Yeah,
that
we
again.
feel like we could.
Gestures at unconscious Flimp.
Perhaps a drink
What's
as well.
your name, by the way, miss?
Oh, Nasha.
Nice name.
Thank you.
I
Nice
would
name.
love a drink, actually.
I would like to go to bed, so you guys
You
have
do
fun with
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could use some alcohol.
Well,
I have no money, so that's why I'm not buying alcohol.
what's your poison? We've got ales and something stiffer. We've got wines as well for the more delicately inclined.
Who's delicately inclined?
Let's not forget who passed out of that shot, Naraka.
Listen. It was a strong but alcohol, okay?
I'll just take a glass of wine, thank you.
Something
All right.
stiff works for me.
Any preference, white or the red?
Red.
Alrighty then. You've got a bottle of the Kaiser's blood wine somewhere around here. And she spends some time gathering up some drinks for the two of you, and slides them across the bar table to you. All right then. Anything else?
That's it for me.
I'll
Thank
figure that out when I'm done with this.
All right. Then she'll just kind of get to work cleaning up as the two of you drink. People going up.
Zelda's just gonna.
No, go ahead.
Zelda's just gonna chug her glass.
It's hard to believe we're almost done with this, huh, Hilda?
Yeah. It was a hell of a time, though.
Yeah. You heading back to the desert?
I was thinking about it. Might bring Lilia along if I can
Huh.
get her to come.
I'll still have to figure that out myself, depending what Lady Bailey gives us.
Maybe you could come with. I'm gonna try and get a ship. And then...
That'd be nice. I'll think about it.
Okay. Glad I got to meet you, Koja.
You too.
Man, I'm gonna get up after I finish my drink and put my hand on Koja's shoulder as I pass by and go upstairs.
Yeah, Koja's gonna down the last of hers too and follow.
All right. Naraka, was there anything in particular you were doing upstairs?
Not really. Just kind of like, yeah, whatever. I'm tired.
Just flopping down on a bed, throwing
Yeah,
flip
I'll
onto
throw
the-
Flip. Yep, throw and Flip into the other one.
He just smacks against the wall and just kind of slowly slides down into the bed.
No, you slam Flip down on the bed and he does the Family Guy death pose.
Just completely just flops everywhere.
Or the Yamcha. Can't go wrong with the Yamcha.
All right. So upstairs there are several rooms. You find the ones of which you've been given the keys, and find that they're small, kind of comfortable rooms. 2 beds in each, as well as a chest at the foot of each of the beds for you to store your items. They're not the nicest of rooms, but they are comfortable. Is there anything that anyone wants to do before they fall asleep, or?
Are there baths, actually?
Yeah, to the
I think we
baths.
all need a good bath.
Sure. There is a bathroom at the end of the hall.
I'll fight everybody for the bathroom.
Yeah, you.
Like,
you
no,
can
it's
have
my
it.
turn first.
All right. Naraki, you don't quite fit in the tub, but
It's fine. It's fine.
kind of have to like
Anything is better than nothing.
bring your knees up to your chest to fit. But
The tub cracks on the side.
you just break the tub and no one else can use it.
Hilda's still disgusting. I'm like, sorry, Hilda, I broke the tub.
It's okay.
I do not break the top. I would not. I would never do that. I would never do that. I would never let that happen. I could, but I'm for the sake of Hilda's sanity, I will. I will say that I'm very careful with this stuff.
All right. So those of you who are awake, each take turns using the bathroom to clean yourselves up a little bit after the month or so that you spent without bathing.
Again, you don't know what Coach has been doing.
And the water is black when we get out of the tub.
Yeah, lick yourself clean of that disgusting sewage
I will
water.
not confirm nor deny that that is what
Please.
happened.
Never say anything like that again. Ever.
Sorry, Naraga.
It hurts on the inside.
And eventually, you all take turns in the bathroom and find yourselves back in the rooms that you have purchased for yourselves for the night. So if there's nothing else you want to do, you can call it a day.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Alrighty then. Then take a very needed and well-deserved long rest.
Hooray.
Dun, 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 dun.
And, regain everything that you need.
And then suddenly, as you walk out of the tavern, another hag is there. You needed that long rest.
And in the middle of the night, 7 more hags appear and they kill you in your sleep. The end. What a good campaign,
You are
everybody.
all dead.
What a great campaign. Hope everybody's
Hilda's
satisfied.
soul
Good night.
haunts Jay in the afterlife.
Ah, Jay taking the Game of Thrones approach, I see.
Exactly.
TPK everybody while they have no idea what's going on. And that's it. Nothing else.
Was I talking about gratuitous violence or a shitty ending? Who knows?
Bit of column A, bit of column B.
Why not both?
Best of both worlds.
All right. So, reawaking in the morning, perhaps sleeping in a little bit, because it has been a long time since you've gotten a comfortable rest. Each of you awakes in your rooms at the inn. We can say maybe around 10 or so in the morning, unless anybody wants to wake up at a different time.
Oh, that sounds about good.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Then, slowly over the course of a few minutes, each of you awakes and can now go about what you wish to do.
Bath in the morning, now that everybody's done and out of the way.
Alright. Flimp heads off down the hall to clean himself up.
Big brain move.
He's like, now that everybody's out of there, now I can get it. So smart of him.
I'm gonna head downstairs.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I guess I will too.
Koja vaults over the side of the staircase.
Alright. You make your way back downstairs. It's a quiet morning. Taverns are never too busy in the morning. You can just kind of see the staff setting up for the day.
I'm gonna make my way over to the bar, stretching and cracking my back as I get.
There's just loud snapping noises. How long is our journey? Well, actually, I don't know where we're gonna go, so we should discuss this.
Indeed.
Yes.
Morning there. How'd you sleep?
Like $1,000,000.
What are bucks?
I don't
Deer.
write like a million.
Million bruises
deer.
over here mostly.
Yeah.
Million deer? Huh.
Never heard that
Interesting.
expression before. Must be an Outlander
I
thing.
slept well enough
Is
for
that
a million deer.
is that a pirate thing, Hilda?
Are
Yes.
there deer in the ocean?
Wait, ocean deer? What? Hilda, you never told us there were deer in the ocean.
Jay taking notes for a new
For a new species, he's like, write that down, write that down.
Oh my
He
god.
adds it to his master doc. He's like, sea deer. Interesting. Encountered by pirates.
Anyway,
Anyway. Well, is there anything I can do for you this morning?
what do you got for breakfast options around here?
The usual. We have a bit of leftovers, but we also have some eggs that we can fry up for you. Some bread.
You got any bacon?
We might have some ham that I could fry as well.
Let's have some of that.
Can somebody loan me a few gold so I can buy breakfast?
Everyone looks at Koja.
Koja!
interest.
I will pay you back in full
So,
with interest.
50% interest.
Um,
I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
25 and you have a
No,
deal.
I'm kidding, fine. whatever.
Just a
Oh
gold
my
each
God,
for those of you who want
cool.
breakfast.
No, I'll hand over 3.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks.
Appreciate
Well, I need to make up for all the bickering somehow.
it. No, you don't have to make up for it. It's fun.
Alright, well, that'll be with you in just a moment.
So, what were you planning on doing, Naraka, after this is all over?
Flimp, you can come down whenever you want.
Flimp is just, he stays upstairs. He does not come down for
Flip
any of it.
escapes out the window and is never seen again.
He's like, bye.
Alright, continue.
That would be funny. A funny outro.
Yes, he would. But you guys probably have already guessed where I'm going. If it's not
Yeah.
obvious already, yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. I'd like to go back to the desert to visit my family, but it can wait. I've been away from them for long enough. They
Hell.
can wait a little longer. Yes, actually, I'm going to hell right now. Let me just kill myself quickly.
A fucking portal to hell spawns underneath her, and she just drops through.
I fall
With
in,
the
and then
stool.
Mr. J just like, hi guys, and then forever gone, lost in hell.
Doomslayer.
What about you, Flimp?
Well, I was gonna just spin a dagger like I did the first time I set out on my journey, but I'm thinking I might stay here in Dallas for a little bit.
Ah.
See,
For
I
you're
no
gonna
just
try and learn
find
some
it.
more magic
Sure.
from Fenton, huh?
Well, I'm actually gonna try and join up with the Slime Knights.
Oh?
Oh.
Oh. Huh. Well, I wish you luck with that. They seem to be very amiable folk.
Who hopefully know nothing of magic. For my
You
sake.
do, yeah. You can do like one spell, and they're like, "Whoa, dude, that's so cool." So.
Does mage armor block sewage?
Nope. I'm
Well,
looking for
Oh,
a
well.
water walking ring, but haven't found one yet.
I don't think you'd mind very much.
Worst comes to worst, you can just cover yourself in wax.
That's true.
Just find a vat of wax and just jump into it.
well, that is certainly a plan.
Well, listen, wax isn't affected by water. I'm so smart, guys. Duh. It's a great idea. Okay.
I was talking about the
Genius.
whole thing, but yeah, the wax is great, Naraka.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Lilia and try and get a ship. Then I'm gonna sail home.
Where are you headed? There's some ports around.
Maybe
Any
Port
place
Penitence.
particular? Yeah, that makes sense. You should come visit sometime. You know where I'll be.
Yeah, I know.
I know sending, so I can visit your head anytime.
Oh no, that's not good. I'm scared now. Please don't.
Okay, fine. I'll come in.
Koja in my head.
Oja just has sending, but never uses it.
And never uses it ever for
Oh,
any
I'm sorry.
purpose.
I was too busy using my third spell slots to heal everybody.
Where are you headed, Koja?
Hopefully, same place, the desert.
You'll have to send me if you see my family down there. You can't miss them. Very obvious.
I'm
I
trying
don't
to-
imagine I'll be by the oasis very often, but maybe.
I'm gonna
Well-
try and convince her to come with me.
Well, good luck with that.
Believe me, it's nothing to do with you.
I mean, sailing's gotta be faster than walking.
Yeah, probably.
Pulls up a map of the continent so I know what it looks like.
Okay,
Don't mind me, guys. Just.
here you go. I got one of those.
Oh god, now I gotta zoom out.
Kidding.
God damn it.
Oh god, all of our doodles.
Oh
Yep.
no, our doodles. Yeah, no, I feel like sailing would be faster than
Then walking, yes.
going. Yeah, than
You're
walking.
correct.
Yeah.
Especially because you reach about here, and now you're traveling across the desert, which is way more dangerous.
Hellish.
Yeah.
Walking along nice dirt roads in Averlin is one thing, but going across the Imhara Desert is another.
Yeah.
I love this absolute roast of Hilda's perception I drew, like 3 months ago.
Where? Oh.
Yeah, where?
10 passive perception.
See? Hilda can't see.
Hilda can't see it because of how bad her passive perception. What is this sad picture of Koja here? What is this?
She's sad.
Why is she sad?
Oh my god, that is the most expressive face I've ever made. What the fuck?
It really has that powerful emotion behind it, truly. Is this supposed to be me? Is this
Yes, it's you
What's
looking-
that?
It's you going, yowie. nose.
Why?
I think you're looking at this right here, the broken arm. Adelaide's broken arm.
Oh my god, God, I haven't seen these in age.
And then I wrote, not poggers over the wildwoods.
They really are not. Who
And
wrote
then I drew,
hee
and
hee
then I drew
really small?
Sildred leaving with the caption
No.
"Bye idiots," and Flimp also leave you with
Oh
the
my
caption
god, I
"Hi
totally
idiots."
forgot about Sildred.
My god. Oh
Wonder
my
what
god,
he's
that's
up to.
Flip. I didn't know.
He's
Yeah,
busy.
he's
His
going, "Hi
hat.
idiot."
His hat. Yeah, I do
What
wonder
was
what
that?
Sildren is doing.
Probably running into owlbear caves.
Who wrote this tiny hee hee over here?
Oh man, who draws in purple? It's such a mystery.
I don't know. They could have been Jay. His color is slightly similar to yours. You never know.
I like to think we're all grouped around a map that we actually drew on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We pull out one map of the
Yeah, this is
continent,
canon.
and it just has doodles all over it.
Honestly, it probably would have been my map.
I think this is canon. I think that we all did this genuinely.
Hilda
I think
keeps
that
the
this.
map as a keepsake.
She frames it on her ship.
Earthship. Yeah.
She would
She
too.
puts it behind the captain's chair.
But anyway, yes, it would be faster to sail. All right. Back to the tavern. You come to the conclusion that yes, in fact, it would be faster to sail than to walk.
Sorry,
Koja
Kevin, Koja?
retcons her own opinion.
Trust me, it's not that I don't want to go back.
Well, if you make up your mind, let me know.
Yeah.
It would be better to have some company.
All right. If that is the extent of your discussion, if anybody has anything else they want to talk about.
I'm gonna miss you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throughout your conversation, Onasha's brought you eat your breakfasts.
Oh yeah.
Flint paying for himself as he arrives at the table.
Flimp has money. Whoa.
Not much. Same amount he started with.
Should have gotten up earlier.
Yeah, Koja covered for all of us, Flimp. Should have been there.
And as you're discussing your future plans, you begin to eat and finish off your meals eventually. With a entire day ahead of you, you may do what you wish.
How far is Talus from Hearthhope again? I forgot.
I think it was like 3-4 days.
I don't have any money to buy supplies. This is not fun.
You guys do.
I don't need money.
You do still have a cart with some stuff. It has only been a day in the city.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know where in the world you
Sure.
guys left Cusco, but he's just kind of vibing somewhere.
I think I found it this square.
He runs a,
Just dancing outside Talus.
He ran away.
Burns.
he runs a shop now. He's got like a whole enterprise.
Those supplies.
So yeah, you do have
Those
some
poison.
supplies.
Coots goes on a direct
gonna-
competitor with the Merchant King.
Yes. I'm gonna pull up the Sister Cander's staff and see
Okay.
if I can figure out if there's anything special about it.
Well, it definitely emanates a magical aura. One sec. Where did it go? Are you attempting to figure out what it does?
Yeah.
Like identifying it?
Mm-hmm.
That will take you some time.
Okay.
At least we don't have to do any actual goodbyes until Hearth up, right, guys?
Yeah.
You guys coming with me? All right, shit.
Well, I mean, I do want my pay.
Oh, I forgot that she was paying us. Holy shit. Well, that's an added bonus. I have no
God.
money, so.
Plus, I need to check and see if Lillian made it to Hearth Hub.
Oh, and Swiss is there, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duh. Jeez.
I would like to try and convince her to join my crew.
You should. She might like it. She'll be like, "Woo, pirate stuff," aka shinies. So I think you can do
Just
it.
get shinies.
You're like, "Hey, you wanna find some shinies with us?"
All right. So what is your plan for the day then?
Should we just head out as soon as possible?
Yeah, I think we should just bounce. Honestly.
I think some goodbyes are in order at least. At some point.
Yeah.
Close.
Yeah.
Fenton's
So I'm just
first?
gonna check out the sewer while they're saying goodbyes and make sure that he can actually come back to the slime people before he just
He just
the
hops
path
down in the
he's
sewers
gonna
and he's
do.
like, "Hey guys, I'm your friend now."
After
Remember me?
taking a bath?
They might not recognize you.
That is a good point.
We were like so grimy, like all of the like skin and like hair on us was like a different color. And then some nights are
Wolverine.
like, "Who are you?"
Bunch of aliens.
Awful.
I mean, listen, it's the
Alright.
Middle Ages.
So with your breakfasts finished, you can set out into the town.
So us three are going to Fenton's first?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
Who else do we have to say goodbye to?
I mean, we could talk to the Rangers again.
True.
Yeah, but I consider Fenton a friend, and I don't think we're friends with the Rangers.
Wow, rude.
Listen,
Whatever happened to that theater guy that ran off?
you're right. Shit. Well,
Oh, yeah, we forgot to tell anyone.
you know what? It's fine.
It's not
It's fine.
Well, there's a guard right there. We could just tell him about him.
No, I think that is definitely reason to go visit the Rangers now.
I think
Alright.
that guy had an ugly haircut, and therefore I disown him as a member of society.
Well, yeah, that's why we should hunt him down and beat him up.
You're so right. Never mind. And
Yes,
I
we see
grab Cusco on the way. I'll
Hey guys,
snatch
where'd
him.
Flip go?
I mean, he told us he was going to the sewers.
Oh,
Flip doesn't
great.
tell any of us anything and just leaves.
I'm gonna pat Cusco.
Don't we want to take him with us? Or are we just gonna leave him
You
tied up?
I
take-
thought you
with
said you
us?
were. Like, just now.
Yeah, I did, but like, you okay, I'll take him. Jesus.
All right.
Yeah, I'm patting him as
I-
we take him with us.
I got confused. For a minute.
Roll animal handling.
Only a minute?
I have a +4 to animal handling. I think I'll be good.
No, Koja, since Koja's petting.
So the three of you plus Cusco make your way back to Weaver's Way. I forget what mess I've left here, but let's find out. Get rid of those two. All right. So the three of you and Cusco make your way back to Weaver's Way.
I want to wave to this guard as we're passing by. Like, hey.
Is that the same guard that said that she would arrest you for arson?
No, it's a different guard. They change up their shifts.
Oh.
Is that a yes or no? You kind of roboted out.
Oh, it's a different guard. They change their shifts every day. I just don't change their portraits because that would be an immense amount of work that would not be worth.
I think it would be
Hey,
really
you down
funny
there?
if it was the same one. Huh?
Immersion ruined.
What's that? Hildesar,
Oh.
what are you doing?
Hey, Flimp, you down there?
Uh,
Oh, God.
I don't think he would be able to hear you.
It
Yeah, I
echoes
know.
through the entire thing. I'll tie Cusco out here while we head in.
All right.
Knock, it's Naraka.
What? What did you say? What did
I
you
said
say?
knock, knock, it's Naraka.
Oh my god. I opened the door without knocking.
All right. You open the door.
And Fenton is dead on the floor. Oh my god. Murder
He's not.
mystery. Who killed him?
He's at his desk as always, just poring over an old text. He looks
You
up
know
as
what
you.
would be fucked up?
What?
What?
If we came in, the table and chairs were all off to the side, and he was drawing the fucking explosion.
He just blew up his own house.
No,
without seeing it.
that's what Flimp does.
Yeah, I flipped it to that.
He looks up as you enter and says, "Welcome, welcome, friends. Please have a seat if you wish."
Yeah, why not?
I will take him up on his offer.
Yeah. Sure. Oh, okay.
Now then, what is the purpose of your visit this fine morning?
Well, we figured farewells were in order before we leave the city.
Ah, I see. Heading out then?
Yep.
Very
We
well.
have stuff we need to attend to.
Of course, of course. If you ever find yourselves back in the fine streets of Talos, then be sure to drop by and say hello, will you?
Of course.
Yeah.
Very good. Where's the other fellow you had with you, the short one?
He's in the sewers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
apparently.
talking to some slimes we met.
Ah, all right. That's odd.
I don't understand it either.
They made us slime knights.
Yeah. Flimp just likes to hang out with people he meets. So, I mean, these aren't really people. But
Well,
yes.
I'm afraid I don't understand anything of what you just said, but
I explained the whole situation.
No.
Don't explain anything. We leave
late.
him in the dark. We're like, Fenton, if you want to find out, you gotta go down in the sewers for yourself.
Jesus Christ.
do you
Yeah, there's a
actually
whole
you
there's a
imagine?
whole underground organization of slimes that have their own civilization and shit.
explain the whole situation?
Yes.
Right.
Oh no.
Oh dear, slimes in the sewers. We'd better get that looked at.
They
No,
seem-
they're just chilling. Don't
Actually
harass
pretty nice.
them.
Yeah,
They're just chilling down there, honestly.
they seem pretty friendly as long as they're not provoked.
Yeah, no, they had a guy come with us when we were doing spell circle stuff.
Yeah, it kind of saved our bacon.
He really did. What does that mean, Hilda?
It's an expression.
Yanaraka.
Is it a pirate thing? It's a pirate thing, isn't it?
Okay, let me put it in better terms for you. He saved our miniature burgers.
Saved our hides.
Minotaur burgers exist? Wait, I don't want
Yes.
to think about it. No!
They're quite delicious,
Naraka.
Naraka. You should
Naraka.
try
No, you
one.
did not know that.
You want us sent into a spiral.
Well, regardless, I was going to offer Flimp to stay with me a while and practice magic, but I suppose he has his own business.
I hope for both of your sakes that he takes you up on that, 'cause it's better than the sewers.
Yeah, he might like that too.
Well,
Yeah.
The choice is his.
One other thing, actually, and Koja is going to reach into her bag and take out the Alexandrite bolts. I don't know if you wanted to study some more, or at least knew a way to dispose of it, but I just don't want these anymore.
I see. This is more Alexandrite, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Applied to a crossbow bolt. That is certainly an interesting application of it. I suppose I could take them off your hands if you don't want them.
Thank you.
And then
Seems
he
a little
finds out
too
they're
gruesome
super
for me.
magical and rare and worth a lot of money.
Don't care. It seems really gruesome to me. I was saving them for the witches, but they're all dead now, so.
I am gonna miss killing witches.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Well,
We
aside
can't
from
all
the
kill witches.
near-death experiences.
Yeah, aside from near-death experiences and then my girlfriend die. You know what? Actually, it was not that fun. Let me rephrase them. I did not have a good. Well, Koja, I swear to God.
The killing
what?
parts
Don't-
were fun.
Listen. Yeah, the killing part, not so much the collateral damage. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. See, it's only cool if we do it. It's not cool if they do it to us.
exactly.
Well, I wish you all luck on your travels, wherever they may lead you.
Same to you, Fenton.
Thank you.
And it was nice meeting you, Fenton.
Indeed, it was a pleasure to make your acquaintances as well.
And Koja is going to get up.
Fenton kind of stands slowly from his chair and hobbles away to the door to see you all out.
Hilda gets crushed by Narak.
Oh, I stomp you to death. End of campaign. Hilda's dead.
But as you exit, Fenton just sort of wishes you luck and a bon voyage. Good luck on your travels.
Bon voyage. What kind of language is that?
It's
Where's
Lyrethian.
that from?
Lyrethian is literally French, in case you didn't know that.
I did not know that. Wow.
So that was-
Good to
Fun
know.
fact,
that
fun
was-
fact, Koja only knows common.
That was
Fun fact: Koja's stupid,
really?
not bilingual.
and Zahari dialect.
Oh well, it says language is not on my sheet, and it has.
It's not an official language in D&D Beyond, but if you're from there, you would know it.
Okay, I know one other language then.
Hooray! I'm glad for you, Koja.
Are you?
No.
And the three of you make your way back out into Weaver's Way, where
So
Cusco is waiting tied up.
Cusco's, he's just chilling.
Make
This
my
whole
way.
time, he's just been chilling.
So are we
Grab him, I
going to
guess.
the sewer entrance to wait for Flimp, or
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
Hopefully he comes out.
he just
Yeah.
never
He
comes
really
out.
clarified that part.
Listen, we'll wait for him for like an hour, and if he's not back in like an hour, I'm just gonna leave without.
don't you have all your magic back, Koja? Can't you send to him?
Yeah, that spell you've never used before.
Oh, I meh.
It's spells. Who needs them?
Spells.
Who needs spells when you can cast Vicious Mockery and miss it 5 times in a row?
Fair.
Yeah, you know what? That's where the real intimidation factor comes in. Is when your vicious mockery doesn't work, but your enemy is like, "Dang, this person's got guts," and then you die. Actually, because that's how this game works.
Dying is the most intimidating thing you can ever do.
Just kill yourself in front of somebody, and they're like, "Dang, that person was metal as fuck." They're dead now. What the hell?
Disclaimer: don't try this at home.
Yeah, don't try that at home.
All right, then back in time. Let's go to Flimp. As the three of you were making your way to Weaver's Way, this is what Flimp was up to.
I'm still in the
Turning
sewer.
into a rock.
Get out of here,
Oh
Nero.
my god! He
Get
morphed
lost.
into me.
You've had enough of the sewers. Get out of here.
Flimp was a changeling the whole time.
All right, Flimp, your feet
Never
touch
told
down in the slimy sewers once more. The rank smell fills your nostrils as you head back down.
He's just gonna run and dive in.
Just head
All
first.
right.
Start swimming.
I hope he knows how to swim. In fact, he does not know how to swim and proceeds to drown.
In the worst place possible.
Yeah.
No, you guys, he's just walking on the bottom of the sewer. Air escaping his lungs as they're slowly filled with sewage.
Yep, you know that's real classy of him, you know.
So Flimp, you make your way back down, diving back into the sewage, and sort of push your way through it, wading in the sludge back along this longer tunnel towards the larger, more open chamber. And after a bit of a trip through the stinking sludge, you eventually arrive back in that center chamber. And as you do, you actually see the slimes that you'd seen prior in your last foray down into the sewers, all sort of gathered up around the massive broken grate in the center of this chamber. What would you like to do?
Going to approach and call out to, "Hello, Chief Donagello."
You see some of the slimes kind of turn and start to quiver slightly as they notice your approach. And you see the massive skull inside of Chief Donagello's body turn towards you, its eyes glowing, and sort of makes his way slowly through the sludge towards you. And looking you up and down, it goes, "Ah, the minuscule one.
That's me.
Is there something you wish from the Knights of the Slime Kingdom?"
I was curious, do you have any magic users in your kingdom?
Magicians, you say?
Mm-hmm.
I believe the Queen has several advisors.
Could you perhaps use one more?
Well, as it would happen, this forward expeditionary party does in fact lack a spellcaster.
If it would be alright, I would like to join you.
As you're talking with him, some of these slimes are just kind of throwing themselves along, just kind of casting themselves over the side of this pit and just sort of making their way like completely down the sheer face, sticking to the sides of the walls. Well, my boy, you've arrived at a rather opportune moment. We are beginning our descent back down to the Slime Kingdom in order to relay the good news of our captured territory to the Queen.
I'm just thinking.
Okay.
I'll just kind of look down for a second.
You may join us if you wish.
Would it perhaps be possible to join you in a few days?
Well, the journey down is quite a perilous one. If you believe you could make it on your own down this drop, then perhaps, but otherwise, should you join us in several days, you will not have our assistance.
I think I have magical means of dropping down a ship cliff. Is there anyone I need to speak to when I get down there? Any direction I should go to meet up with you?
Well, the tunnels are winding and complex, but should you make your way north, you may find yourself running into our kind sooner or later.
Sounds good. I'll join you in a few days then.
I see. And good luck with your descent.
Thank you. Good luck with yours.
The slime's going to continue to sludge their way over the side and make their way slowly down, sticking to all the walls of this sort of massive, cavernous pit. As you
Just gonna watch as they all head down.
right, one by one, slowly, the smaller slimes kind of just slipping through the gaps of the grate here, and slowly they all disappear from sight, making their way down. Followed by Slick, who makes his way down, and finally, basically taking up the entire space of the shaft, Donatello makes his way down, just sort of oozing right through the grate itself. And eventually, the soft green glow of the slimes disappears, and you are left alone in the sewers.
I think Flump would peer over the edge for a minute, and then, satisfied, he'll head back to the sewer entrance.
All right. Yeah, peering over the edge, you can see kind of their green glow descending for a little bit, but eventually it disappears.
Mm-hmm.
And making your way back down the tunnel that you came, you eventually arrive here once more. And you can see sunlight kind of through the grate that you came down through. It's slightly ajar where you left it. But it is a little bit up, especially from the height of a gnome.
Yeah, I figured. As a master of foresight, Flimp has forgotten to grab anything that would be useful in taking him back up to the top, so he's just gonna sit there for a while.
Alright, well, if you're going to wait, then eventually you have to wait for maybe 10-ish minutes, but eventually the party, you arrive, the three of you, and Cusco arrive at the grate that you believe Flimp went down. Hello?
Hey, Flimp, you down there?
Okay. So
No,
Flimp,
we just sit here in silence and wait for him to do something.
Flimp, you hear their voices echo down from above you.
Yep, I'm down here.
Please
Need
tell
some
me
help?
you're not dirty.
Yeah, I would like a rope.
Alright.
Not using my
Oh,
rope.
he's-
Ignore.
He didn't
Koja.
answer your question.
Okay, with that answer, you're not using my rope. I can say that much.
You can use my robe here.
I'm gonna help get the grate off.
The grate would probably actually be just pushed off.
It is sort of ajar. He wasn't able to like replace it. He just jumped down, so it is still
Oh,
ajar.
alright then.
But you can slide it out of the way and cast a rope down for him to use. You see it kind of disappear down below, and then feel a tug at it as Flimp grabs on.
No,
Sl-
real? No, I will shake the the rope so he just goes swinging back and forth on the other end of it.
No!
No, I'm just kidding. Haul him up.
Eventually, you pull the tiny gnome back to the surface, and he arrives covered in sludge in the city streets above.
Of course.
Didn't you just take a bath?
Yep.
Do you want to go back and take another?
Nope.
The inner
Fine.
machinations of your mind are an enigma.
I'll use prestidigitation to clean myself as best I can. Obviously not cleaning myself entirely, but making
Not
it
entirely,
better.
but you improve things a bit. Make yourself a little bit more presentable. You're not going fine dining with any royalty, but
Nope.
at least a little bit better than immediately after you left the sewers. And so now the four of you stand in the city streets with freedom in front of you.
Shall we head out, guys?
No, what about the Rangers?
Sounds good.
Oh, right, the Rangers. Fine,
Send
I
us
guess.
now.
Yeah.
I just
Why?
want to see
Come
Lily
on.
again, okay?
Well, I want to talk to the Rangers.
Yeah, well, I want to get back to my girlfriend, so.
Well, you know what? I need information of possible future employment. Okay, just come on.
Who would ever employ you?
I would.
Yeah,
Shut up, Hilda. You don't count.
asshole.
Okay. Hilda's
I'm gonna
gonna
go
leave
talk
the
to them.
party.
No, Hilda.
No, Hilda.
I'm
It's the
kidding.
wrong way.
All right. So what's your goal then? All of you are heading there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is this way, isn't it?
Yeah,
think so.
vaguely. All right. Then you make your way back to the Justice District. Not entirely sure. what's going on there, but eventually you arrive back at the ranger station.
Go, go, Talus Rangers.
Funny.
Funny.
As you walk in, it's still a little bit empty. Seems as though the others that they were sending for have not yet arrived. Off to the left, near the lockers and cabinets that make up their storage, you can see Henry, who seems to just be sort of putting on his armor. He's fastening a gauntlet as you walk in.
Hello, Henry.
He looks over towards you as you enter, and still kind of fiddling with some of the straps, makes his way towards you and says, morning. Something I can help you with?
We just wanted to check up on everybody before we left.
I see. Well, as far as the witch situation, when the others arrive back in town, we'll be doing a full investigation as to everything that was going on here in the city. But until our spellcasters arrive, we'll just be waiting.
I see. Speaking of which, actually, it was the one at the head desk. I don't know if you guys remember his name, but there was a worker at the theater seemingly involved in the plan. Kind of forgot to mention that part in the rush.
Someone who works at the theater was involved, you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't remember a name?
The woman that was there, that we helped get out, she should remember.
Do you remember her name?
It was Charity.
I'm gonna
right,
look at
guys?
Naraka.
It was Charity.
It was, yeah. I believe it was Charity, yes. I was like,
I
it
see.
starts with a C.
All
The
right.
guy was also wearing a very distinguished outfit. It was bright
was-
orange.
Very ugly.
Anything else to the description to help us identify him?
His
White-haired brunette.
hair.
I think it was a wig. I don't know.
Probably a wig.
All right. I see. I'll head to the theater shortly, and I'll ask around for Charity and the fellow you mentioned. See if there's any leads to follow. Now then, was there anything else?
This is a bit of a silly one, but how does it pay being a ranger?
Depends how long you've worked for. Depends on your ranking. Depends on your station.
I see.
How about a new recruit?
Well, the Rangers recruit from time to time throughout the years. At certain times of the year, we often don't recruit outside of those times.
No, I mean, how much would a new recruit be paid?
Well, depends on the kind of work they're taking on. And again, depends on which station they're at.
Ah,
This station is not planning on taking on any recruits for quite some time. We have quite a few members.
Oh, don't worry. I'd be looking into it back home.
And whereabouts is that?
Elzahar.
Ah, Miss Abby's division.
Probably.
Well, she does have less members
Oh,
than
no.
she does have less members than most divisions, so perhaps she would be taking on new members at some point in the year. Though you'd have to speak
I
with
will
her.
keep it in mind. Thanks for the help.
He just kind of grunts and nods.
Would Hilda know, Miss Abby?
Probably never met personally. May have heard the name.
Probably from her father.
Yeah.
There, guys, we got out of the way. We can go now. Babies.
All right. Thanks for
Have a
your
good
help,
one, Henry.
Henry.
He just kind of nods again, grunting, and just kind of still fastening his armor.
He's like, get out. He's like, get out of my station. He's
I
like,
mean-
I'm trying to get ready. God.
Does this look like a friendly guy to you?
No.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, he seems like the nicest chap. Honest to God.
He may have a tough exterior, but I'm sure he's.
He has a
Gotta-
heart of gold.
All right.
Oh.
I'm just dragging you all together, but you can
Oh.
keep walking if you want.
Okay. Reminds me of my father.
Make your way back through the
I feel
streets.
sorry for you.
You make your way back through the streets and are heading, I guess, towards wherever you wish.
My dad's only like that in public. When he's working.
I'm going back to Hearth, right?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
We could
yes.
talk to Amy, but I feel like that we'd be tracking.
No,
her way
let's go. Let's go now.
then. Yeah.
Naraka, you coming?
I forgot where we were on the map, and I was like, where are we? Yeah, no, I got it.
All right.
I was looking at the top of the map, and I was like, where am I?
Then making your way back through the streets towards the south gate, you pass through Old Town.
There's the lady who, some of the
I
group
would
may or
like to
may not
try
have
and
sold
steal
their
my
stuff to.
hair back, but I don't think that would work very well.
You're like,
Yeah, I
hey,
don't
can I
know.
have my hair back, please?
Actually, the sconces that were lit here before are actually out.
Figures.
That's
Left town after I fucking.
Or just
No
not
stealing your
open.
hair back from her.
Well, I can't exactly break in with a guard here.
The guard's
I
like,
mean,
hey,
not
what
with
are you
that
doing?
attitude.
playing as we pass the gate.
I
Guard.
mean, you could try the door if you want to. All right, and then making your way back through town. You see
yeah.
the tall city wall and the south gate stretching out before you.
Feels like it's been months since we.
Well, that's weird.
It
I
feels
don't know
like
where you
we've
got
been
that
in
idea.
here for a really long time.
Feels like it's been a day for me. I don't know about you guys.
Well, it's
Really?
just the
With
day.
all the shit that's happened, it
Yeah,
hasn't
the
felt
day
like forever?
felt so long.
Oh well,
Kojo.
okay. No, you're right. It feels like 2 days.
Maybe a week.
All right, then making your way back through the large open gate, you leave the capital city of Talus and head back out into the grasslands beyond.
I'm gonna wave goodbye to the guards outside.
They give you small nods as you pass by.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Of course,
Koja
Koja's
in the
riding in the
car.
fucking wagon
Of
again.
course,
What's
Koja's
already
in the
car?
wagon. Lazy ass cat.
After all the footwork I put in yesterday.
Hey, she may be a lazy ass cat, but she's our lazy ass cat.
I will annihilate all of you.
Am I wrong?
Yeah.
That's fucking rude.
Yeah.
Let's see how you go up against my death.
All right.
Let's see how you go up against a 3rd level sleep.
I will just not sleep.
Battle to the death. We just fight the whole way back to Hearth.
PvP it all the way back.
Let's take a short break. Go get some water, snack, go to the bathroom.
Alright.
Alrighty.
Aw, fine.
Get mentally prepared. Yeah. Yeah.
Breaks are for the weak.
Breaks for the week. I already have my snacks. Jokes on everybody else. These cherries did not get any better. Let me tell you. It's fine though. I'm still gonna eat them.
Alrighty. The journey home. This is a epilogue, so we're not gonna make them do like 17 combat encounters on the way home. That'd be boring.
Unless they had good loot. Yeah, I don't know who I'm kidding.
And on your way back, you encounter 6 wolves, and they all have knives in their mouths, and they want to kill you.
That'll be pretty badass.
They want to kill you really bad. And you're like, well, shucks. I guess I have to fight them. Back into my basement dungeon I go. I did, in fact, go upstairs to get snacks. Even my cherries, they weren't enough, you know? Gotta get other things. There's still 4, though, which is absolutely ridiculous. None of them are.
Hmm. Alright, well, when everybody's back, let me know.
I'm back.
I'm back.
Boba. More like
Stop!
I never
Please.
left.
And
Hey,
now
you know
we're
what?
attacked by 6 wolves with knives.
You remember that cat named
Just-
Koja? I wonder what happened to her. Oh yeah, she died after
Attack-
making a cheese nuts joke.
Attacked by those wolves, but they just only attack Koja. Just ignore
That would
everybody.
make
And they're
sense.
like, we heard your joke. It was pretty shitty.
Campaign ends and we all just band together to attack Koja as
Oh my
Did they hear
god!
Bofa?
Damn it!
Yeah, Zeke, it didn't affect the audio, right? It was just a bit of a visual bug for... And how long did it last for? I think it's the bitrate up here. It's, I'm still in a different location, so I think it's just a little bit of issues every once in a while with the bitrate, but I just want to know how long it lasted for. And as long as it's not affecting the audio, then it's not the end of the world. Alright. So, making your way out of the south gate of Talos, you set off for Hearth. And like I said, I think it would be really weird and anticlimactic to throw a million things at you on your journey home. So, only a minute. Great. Okay, thank you, Zeke. That's not the end of the world. If it's short and doesn't affect the audio, then it's not the end of the world. We'll just live with it for now. And so the four of you, accompanied by your llama and cart, wind your way back along the countryside, passing by farmsteads and fields of all manner of crop growing, and taking time to camp when it gets dark, and Koja, I suppose, cooking up meals for you from your supplies.
Hell yeah.
And then, when it rolls around to morning again, setting off once more. For the first day or two, you're going through farmland, and then eventually just sort of rolling hills. And then, on the last couple of days, you see more farmsteads again. You pass by the Amberley orchards with the apple trees in the distance, as well as the Old Home Farmstead that you visited before. And on your last day, you can kind of see beyond the rolling grassy hills the border of the forest in front of you. And so the last bit of your journey is spent traveling towards the tree line. And as you approach, you begin to see smoke rising from chimneys, as well as the huts and houses that make up Hearth. And on your last day, approximately early afternoon, you arrive at the stone bridge that crosses the river that sits before Hearth, and make your way back into town. All right, let's see what mess we left here, huh? Not too bad. You're not here, then. Go away. There we go. That's fine.
Adelaide is
Just
banished
waiting.
into another dimension.
She just she just waited that entire time. She didn't move.
Waiting.
Yeah, she did not move from that spot. She stayed there the whole time. That's dedication right there.
Well, yeah,
I
she
mean,
doesn't
to be
even
fair,
live in-
she probably could have.
She
Mhm.
could have, but I would have been sad if she did that. So maybe she doesn't.
But she
Like
doesn't
that
need to
dog
sleep
from
anymore.
Futurama.
How about we stop making fun of my girlfriend?
But it's really funny.
I know it's really funny.
So, crossing your way back over the bridge, entering town, you see one of the guards who works for Lady Bailey, just standing at his usual post by the entrance to town. As,
Greetings, we're back.
blimey, so you are. And,
He's like, damn, y'all ain't dead yet.
what happened in the big city then?
Yeah.
Sorry about my mic position.
Let's see. There were witches, there were slimes, there was explosion.
There were
We almost
fireballs.
died.
Sounds like you lot have had quite a time. Well,
Yeah.
Lady Bailey will be wanting to see you if you have time today, or perhaps tomorrow if you're a bit exhausted from your travels.
Yeah, we'll head over there. By any
Alright.
chance, did a tiefling woman come into town?
Tiefling woman. Yes, just the other day. Staying in the inn, I believe.
Ah, good. Did she happen to mention her name?
No, looked a little lost though.
Yeah, that's her. Thank you.
But
Naraka, you're blocking the bridge.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I will
Move
get
your
out.
giant
You should be
minotaur
making
ass.
Cusco very upset.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Crisco. Sobs.
There we go. Okay, I'll see you later, Cusco.
right. Cusco will wait.
I just love imagining that guard getting PTSD every time an animal comes near the stairs now.
Alright. So you make your way up the stairs back to Hearth Hope Square. Alright, let's see what I've left here.
Is Pretzel Girl here?
Go away again. Get lost. There we go, that's better.
Banishing her. Jeez. She doesn't deserve this. No.
Sideways. Hello.
No. Oop. Sideways, Koja.
A new rare variant.
Oh yeah, where
It's
the
like
fuck
a
did she go?
shiny.
You should definitely be here. Where is she?
No.
That's no good. Where'd you go?
Wait.
No. No.
She
Run.
should be
Run
here.
as fast
Oh
as
god.
you can.
No,
Oh fuck,
we're
run.
going. Run.
Run.
Actually, I have no money, so
Oh,
therefore
yeah.
she does not affect me.
There she is.
Ah, fuck.
Running.
You know what? I'm using my full movement capabilities. I'm just already gone.
Flip, turn us invisible.
It's like she approaches and then she looks over at Koja and there's just a Koja shaped cloud of smoke there.
Like a fucking Looney Tunes cartoon.
You all just kind of get her voice just kind of trailing off behind you as you make your way quickly past her towards Lady Bailey's manor, just sort of
As you
Yo,
know how to
look!
come back, right?
tired from your travels. Are you sure you don't want something to eat?
Well, think about it.
I have no
As we run by.
She's like those fucking. She's like that fucking gang of kids from Wind Waker that follow you around the island.
Yeah.
Naraga's not here because last time you guys went to see Lady Bailey, she was with Adelaide.
Gay.
Shut up! During Pride Month,
All right.
could you?
So you make your way to the north side of town, where Lady Bailey's manor awaits. Well,
We don't move. We stand
We
there.
stare at it.
We stare at the house.
Mesmerized. Lady Bailey was a hag all along.
No.
The true
That's
final
why it's the
boss.
finale. We come into the house and get insta-killed.
I'm gonna wave to the guard as we go in.
The guard is the one who will let you in. And he just kind of nods and says, well, if you're back, then Lady Bailey will want to be speaking to you. And creaks the door open for you and follows you inside. Alright, who the hell's in here? Old
Swiss.
coach. That's how long it's been.
No.
Oh god, that's so cursed.
Oh god. Oh
We
god.
need two coaches.
Delete.
I have
Delete.
consumed my inferior former self.
You absorbed
She's
your
like,
twin. You absorbed your
My
twin in the womb.
Alright, the people in the manor are just kind of bustling about, busy with their day. But you see them sort of stop and look at you as you enter, just sort of not expecting you and slightly startled. But Swiss runs up, and Lady Bailey just sort of more slowly walks up to you all.
I'm gonna
And,
fucking pick Swiss up in a warm hug.
Yeah, she was already like jumping up and down for you to do that.
Aww.
Hey Swiss, I missed you.
Hey, you're back. Just kind of
yeah.
beaming, and just,
Somehow we didn't die.
and Lady Bailey says, "Indeed, you've all returned. How did things go in the city then?"
I mean, not as bad as it could have gone.
But we survived.
Um, what exactly do you mean by that?
I think we should go into the meeting room
Yeah,
and
that's-
discuss that.
Yes, you can come in and have a seat if you wish. She escorts you all to the dining hall.
I want to look at Swiss and say, "What do you think of my new hat?"
Not bad.
Thanks.
Suits ya.
I stole it.
She just kind of puts her fingers against her lips as if she won't tell.
Thanks, Swiss.
Yeah, this guy arrests you. The end. Hilda goes to jail.
And the no.
All right. So you take your seats in the dining hall. Lady Bailey is sitting at the head of the table, and she says, "Now then, what exactly did you mean?"
The hags managed to blow up the residential district of Talus. At least a section of it.
Yeah, but we prevented them from, blowing up the entire city.
Heavens, the residential district. Were there many casualties? I expect.
There were a few, unfortunately.
I see. That that is tragic. But it is good that you managed to avoid any more death.
We did our best.
Were you right then that the witches were plotting something? What exactly occurred?
I get
Pull out
the feeling. Oh,
Buddy sits here.
strange scroll
Says nothing.
just as a note, and I'm gonna show her that like these were the 5 locations and how it like transferred over to a map of Taos.
All right, you sort of explain what the witches were planning using that as a reference to sort of show her that they were planning, that they were targeting each of the different districts.
Mm-hmm.
And she just kind of nods along and just kind of looks worried, but understands what you're describing and says, "I see. Well, it is good that you prevented the arcane circles in the other districts. I imagine the death toll would have been far worse had you not."
Yeah, I can't even imagine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed, it seems even the king himself was targeted.
Come to think, we really should have gone and taken credit for stopping that.
Well, nobody needs to know.
Hindsight's 20/20.
Yeah.
Plus, we did eventually kill all the witches, so
Yes, I
Well-
was going to ask. You found the witches in the city, then?
yeah.
What was left of them?
I see, and they are defeated.
Yes, as far as we know.
Yeah.
She breathes
Yeah,
a
all 5 of them.
sigh of
I
relief.
mean, we saw 2 of them dead, at least.
Yeah, and we heard tell of another one. So,
She breathes a bit of a sigh of relief and says, I see. Well, that certainly is good news.
Still wish we could have done more.
yeah. If only we had more time, we could have saved the residential district. But,
Yeah, but
damn those
we
witches.
were on a. Yeah, we
Hilda's gonna
were.
slam our fist on the table.
We were on a timer. We did as best as we could.
I understand. It does sound like you've done your best, so please don't blame yourselves. Now then, I imagine you may have business in town. She's staring at you when she says that, Naraka.
Yeah, this is targeting. I feel like this is targeting.
But before you head out, I would like to compensate you all for your efforts in protecting the kingdom.
Coach is like, yeah.
And she makes her way to the door, and you hear her call out for Swiss. Swiss, dear, could you bring what I've set aside for them? And she makes her way back in.
And Swiss comes back with 4 gold. She's like, 1 for each of you.
Congratulations,
Thank you so much.
everybody. You're rich now.
It's your consolation prize. It's like 1 gold.
I mean, to a commoner, that is a lot of money.
It's true.
To a goblin, that's a lot of money.
To a goblin, that's a shiny.
Swiss enters the dining hall, just dragging a very heavy-looking sack behind her.
You need help
Yeah.
with that, Swiss?
No, Swiss has got it. Just
Okay.
slowly drags it.
Yes.
We're all like, yes, money. Money makes the world go round.
You have no idea.
Great.
And she just sort of stands at attention and says, "There you are, Lady Bailey," and then scurries her way back out of the room again. So Lady Bailey herself will open the sack and begin to divvy up amounts. And she will place in front of each of you. Let me check my notes.
Oh no.
Oh god, how much is this?
2
Yeah.
gold each.
Well, we
It's
tried.
a thankless job. No, I'm kidding. I just need to double check something. All right, 400 gold each.
Holy shit. Is that enough for a ship?
No,
Wait, really?
no.
It's really
Oh,
expensive.
okay.
You buy a raft.
Ships are
You
some of the
buy a
most
raft.
expensive things. It depends on what kind of ship you want, but they are decently
Might have
expensive.
to steal a ship.
Yeah.
Like galleys and
You might have
warships
to
are like
build-
30,000 gold.
Yeah.
Koja literally knocks her chair over as she jumps up in excitement.
Good to know that you did this for the money, Koja. And not for the friends you made along the way.
I like you guys.
I just like money.
Yeah, Rubbing her greedy little hands together like, money.
Thank you, Lady Bailey.
Well,
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
well, you all have worked quite hard to attempt to protect the people of the kingdom, so I believe you should be rightly compensated for it.
All on a day's work.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hey guys, I have money now.
Several weeks.
Or a month.
You may add your coin amounts.
I already did.
I figured.
Way ahead of
Yeah.
Yeah. I added that as soon as you told us the number. I was like, that shit going straight to my bank account.
Now then, I imagine some of you may have business about town, but if you need anything else from me, come back and see me. Again, I've arranged at the inn if you wish to stay there. Simply mention my name.
You know what?
Will do.
We will.
It's
So
me,
just
I'm
come-
the one who
We're
has
just coming over and hugging Lady Bailey.
Oh, well,
Group hug?
Group hug! Yeah! I'm already running over there.
Come on, Flimp. You know you want to.
Come on, Flip, get in here! Flip!
Flimp's just gonna stand and watch.
all right.
No!
So
I'm gonna pick Flimp up, drag him into the group hug.
are you allowing that, Flim?
Nope.
Oh, come on.
Then grapple
I'm
and
not hard to
resist.
grab, but
Then contest your rolls for grappling.
ooh, I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
My god!
Oh, come the fuck on.
What'd you guys get?
Flip
Who?
really doesn't want to go.
All right.
Wow.
Flint manages to duck out of the way, Hilda, as you attempt to grab him.
Yes.
We're like, oh, whatever.
Ah, fine.
Men.
You old
God.
coot.
But the others, you all grab Lady Bailey in a group hug, which she's a little bit startled at, and but is kind of past
Don't
the
hug
point
her
of being
too
able
hard,
to resist it. Koja, you grab her first, and then Hilda, after attempting to rope Flimp into it, you also join in the group hug, and then Naraka just grabs everybody and lifts you all up.
Well, thanks again, Lady Bailey.
That startled me. Well, thank you all for serving the realm.
Anytime.
It was nothing.
Yeah.
And once more, do come back and say hello if you need anything.
We will.
You will. You say, I will, and then you're like 5 minutes later, hey, can you give me a ship, please?
It is a yes on the ship right now, by the way, Hilda.
What?
I said it's a yes on the ship ride.
Hell yeah.
You gonna try to persuade Swiss to come with you?
Yeah. I'll catch up with you guys in a bit.
Cool, bye, already out the door. Runs away. She's like, I got shit to do. Fucking.
Hey, Swiss.
Yeah.
What would you say to coming along with me?
Well, where are you going?
Well, I was planning on getting a ship and sailing home. And,
Where's home?
Al-Zahar, in the desert. To the
That's-
southeast.
It's far away.
Yeah. I just wanted to ask for your permission if you wanted to join. If you don't, then that's fine.
She looks conflicted. And she says, well, Swiss would like to go with you, but here, Swiss has all the shinies in the world.
Yeah, I suppose, but...
Lady Bailey's made Swiss the treasurer, and finally Swiss isn't just stealing from people for a living. Swiss has a job now.
Yeah, I guess I can't really take that away from you, can I?
Unless you wanted to go join you in your life of stealing from people for a living.
Yeah, that's why you said that.
Like, hey, you have a respectable job now. Want to come steal with me?
Oh man.
It is part of her backstory that she didn't like living with the goblins because they stole shit.
Well, if you ever feel like you want to go on adventures and sail the sea with me, then...
Yeah, and if you're ever in town and you want to see more shinies, then you can come back and visit Swiss.
I will. You can count on it.
All right, well, that makes Swiss a little happier.
I'm gonna pat her on the head.
She will allow it.
I'm glad you're happy, Swiss.
She just kind of shoots you a beaming smile.
I'll see you around.
Yeah, see you around, and good luck on your journey.
Oh, and Swiss?
Yeah.
I'm gonna flip her a gold coin.
She catches it for old time's sake, and pockets it with a sad smile.
Aw, my heart. I'm just gonna leave without saying anything more, because I don't want to say goodbye. The coin is my goodbye.
Stop. I'm sad now. Shut the fuck up. Stop talking for a while.
I'm actually tearing up a little.
Your eyes are getting-
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
So the others, you left a little bit before Hilda, but you can wait outside if you want to.
I know someone who's not going to.
I could wait outside and subvert tropes, but no, I refuse.
Spider block.
Thanks, Koja. You're the best.
Koja just gets thrown off a cliff.
Into the fucking river.
Into the river, yeah, and she just goes floating away.
Never to be seen again. The end.
Dang. R.I.P. End of campaign.
Just insert like a Minecraft oof.
Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah, really. We have
For the
money now.
reminder.
I'm going to use my money to buy 400 pretzels.
Oh my god.
Does she even have 400 pretzels is the real question.
Of course she does.
Let's test her.
Do you have 400 pretzels? Go! Make us more pretzels!
The
I'll take your entire stock.
the pretzel sales girl, Polka, will sort of snap to attention as you make your way back down towards Market Square, and just kind of skip up to you all and say, "A fine day to you all. Is there anything I could interest you in? Perhaps
That's all she...
baked goods?" She's taller than you, Flimp, but not taller than anybody else. About 5'4".
You know what? Fuck it. I'll take a pretzel.
I'm absolutely getting a pretzel.
I'm gonna learn to save my money, guys.
Right.
Spending wisely.
Just a gold each.
I'm gonna give her
Tap
2
on
gold.
cast invisibility.
Do you want 2 pretzels then?
Nope, just 1.
He just kind of looks confused. You sure?
Yeah. Take it.
Just shrugs.
Tip
Yeah.
her.
No, all right. Your loss.
You know what? I'm giving her 2 also.
Maybe from your point
Everybody-
of view, it's my loss.
Everybody make it rain on the, on the pretzel. And like there's just like gold coins whacking her in like the forehead as we throw our money at
You each give her your gold, and she looks quite happy. Probably the most gold she's seen in a long time.
Have fun in there, Naraka.
Thanks, Hilda.
Okay.
During Pride Month!
Fuck you, Koja.
During Pride Month! How could you?
Oh, man.
I'm just gonna fucking run to the end now.
Everybody runs away. You're running to see your girlfriend, so can't
Yeah.
make fun of me.
I wasn't.
I know.
Koja was.
Koja's just making fun of me because she's
I was
single.
encouraging you.
I'm encouraging you mentally.
All right, Naraka, what do you do?
Well, I
late.
kill my Hearth and Home for one. My roll 20 just decided to reload itself. I would like to
if you
dig
wanna-
around in my stuff for
Is it
what I bought her.
okay? Is it not working?
I just pressed the wrong button on my
Oh,
mouse and it
okay.
reloaded my page.
I just wanted to make
So-
sure it's actually working, because if it wasn't working,
Yeah.
we could go to the others for a sec if you wanted. But if it's working,
No,
then that's
it's
okay.
fine. Yeah.
All right. You,
So first, I would like to dig around in my bag to make sure all the shit I stole is, and also what I bought with my money.
You root around in your sack to find the necklace that you bought her. I think that's what it was, right?
Yeah, it was a necklace.
I don't remember the exact description, but
There's a picture of it somewhere.
somewhere.
Yeah, I think it's in the Hearth and Home chat on the Discord somewhere.
I can't believe Naraka steals. It would be so disappointing.
I do steal. Get over it. Get over yourself.
Naraka steals hearts.
That is true. That is very true.
Naraka steals? No dignity.
I took the play that was in there, didn't I?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna give that to her too. So I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Listen,
Amazing.
it's good
We should
reading.
put
You
that
never
on
know.
for.
Just
We should put
scratch
that on
the
for
name
Hearth and. Or,
My God!
Hub.
Everybody, shut up. And I'm gonna
Oh yeah,
knock
if
on the
there's
door.
one thing I like to read on,
Yeah.
on Sunday afternoon, it's a screenplay.
Listen, they can be interesting to read sometimes. Okay.
You just scratch the name and put your own. It's just, I've written you a
I'm
play,
like,
my
I wrote
darling.
this. I wrote this just for you,
It's like an
with
action
all of my
thriller or
skills.
something. It's not romantic in the slightest.
That would
I
actually
skimmed
be
through it before I gave
that'd
it to
actually be fucked up for you to do, Naraka, though, with what I told you about that play.
Yeah, maybe I won't give it to you.
not giving it to her. I just meant the scratching the name out.
Oh yeah, no, it would be kind of funny also.
Yeah, for meta reasons that we can't say. It's actually
Yeah.
kind of funny too.
Sure, dude.
No speaky.
All right,
Anyway.
so gathering your things up and tucking away some of these stolen objects. What do you do now?
I'm gonna knock on the door.
All right, behind the door you hear Adelaide's voice, and she says, "You can come in. I'll just be a moment."
I'm gonna go inside. I stand outside like an idiot, and
All right.
yeah, no, I'm gonna go inside.
All right. The door is unlocked, and as you enter,
She needs to stay safe. She needs to start locking her door.
you see Adelaide on the other side of the room. She seems to just be sort of busy cleaning something, but as you enter, she turns and recognizes you and just drops what she was holding and runs towards you.
She's like, I don't know who you are. Get out of my house.
But she wraps you up in a hug.
Aw, I'll hug her back, obviously. No, I sit there like a limp fish.
And she says,
Surprise! Yeah.
"You're back."
Didn't take as long as I thought it would.
How did everything go then? Please, you can sit down if you wish.
I will sit down. I'm vaguely hiding the things that I bought her. Very awkwardly, they're like behind my back. Like, I didn't get you anything, I promise.
Would you like anything to eat?
So-
Are you hungry at all? I've made bread. I wasn't sure which day you'd be back, so I just made some every day so that it would be fresh.
So much bread.
There's just like a pile of bread on like her counter. I'm good right now, actually. Maybe later, but yeah, it was a little rough, honestly. A lot happened, like a lot. Shut up. We're all
I can
good.
imagine.
Yeah, but it was rough. We fought a hag and almost died. Honestly, she was pretty hard to kill. But we got her, and then we managed to save most of the people. Unfortunately, we didn't get to the residential district in time, and it got pretty destroyed. Felt bad about that. But we're safe, so.
I see
Coach's
that.
reaction.
That is sad. You're all safe. No one's injured. You're not injured, are you?
No. Oh, I'm good. It was a little touch and go there for a while, but I'm good now.
I see. That's good.
Yeah. So Yeah, so while I was there, actually, and I'm gonna bring the stuff that's very obviously not hidden anywhere, and I'm like, I got this for you. And I will present her with the necklace and the play screen.
Um, she sees the necklace first and says, "Oh, wow! It's beautiful. I've never had jewelry like this before."
I thought it reminded me of you, and I was like, this is really pretty, and then I bought it. And the kind guy working behind the counter recommended a bunch of stuff for me, and I thought, I was like, yes, she will like this. Hopefully. Do you like it? I hope you like it.
I do. I do.
Great. And then there's also a play that I stole from a theater where this guy tried to. Well, the guy didn't try to kill us, but it was a big, long thing. Anyway, play. I don't know if you read plays, but.
She just sort of giggles and says, "Well, I do enjoy reading, so I suppose I could read it over." Stolen from a theater, you say?
Yeah, well, you know what? That theater deserved it. The guy at the front counter, he was so rude, and then he ran away after we found out there was a hag on the roof. Ridiculous, I tell you. They deserved it.
I see. Sounds quite harrowing, and, well, if it was a theater, I imagine they might have had multiple copies anyway.
Yeah, you know what? That makes more sense. That makes more sense than them just having one copy. But, how have you been this, what, like 2 weeks? Tops? Maybe a week? It's been like a week, right? Yeah, like a week.
I've been good. Like I said, I kept busy baking bread and all that, but as far as my condition, it seems to have become stable. There's no more deterioration, I suppose, of my body now that I've begun using that alchemical mixture I mentioned before.
Okay, that's great. That's fantastic. You paused for a second there, and I was really worried you were gonna say gets worse. But I'm glad that it's not getting worse.
For the time being, I am stable.
That's great. That I'm very glad. Also, so we don't really have anything else to do party-wise. So I was wondering if you wouldn't mind if I stuck around for a while.
I'd love that, actually.
Like, okay, great.
As
not
long as
exactly sure where to go from here, but I'll figure it out.
as long as it doesn't interfere with any of your other business, you didn't have anything else to do, right?
Nope, nothing else to do. This is the only thing I want to do, and also the only thing I have to do.
You can't set them
Nothing
up for
else.
jokes like that.
Nope, there's nothing else.
Well then,
I just realized what you said.
yeah,
The rest of you, every other one of you, I'll find you. I'll kill you.
well then,
I didn't do anything.
I see Koja typing in this.
I'd love it if you'd stay here with me then.
Great. Yeah, I was kind of like, where am I gonna live?
I can hear the wedding bells already.
I'm like, I would like that. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yes, you can stay here with me, and I'll bake you bread, and we can make dinner, and it'll be lovely.
I'm so happy. They're just going in the chat right now.
Are they? I'm not reading it.
They are just chatting.
Oh yeah, you didn't mention that you're rich now.
Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm rich now.
Don't. You're gonna turn her into a gold digger.
No, it's fine. I'm okay with that. I don't care.
She's gonna leave you when you're broke, you fool.
No. Listen, I
Too
was
late
broke, but I was broke before. Okay.
Are you actually showing her the gold that you got?
Yeah, I'm like, look, I got money.
All right. She just kind of says. She looks surprised and just kind of says, "Oh heavens, I wouldn't even know what to do with that amount of gold."
Yeah, I don't really know what to do with it either. I don't exactly have the best spending habits. So, we can use it, both of us. It'll be both of our money, because I don't know what to do with things.
Well, we could use it to improve this little house around here, but I suppose if you wanted to travel somewhere, we could buy a house elsewhere too. With that kind of gold.
Well, honestly, that's up to you. I'd be happy staying here, honestly. I did a bunch of traveling when I was younger, and I've got a place to settle down to, at least for the time being. So.
Well then, why don't we stay here for a while and we'll just do whatever fancies.
That sounds absolutely fantastic. I would rather do that than literally anything else.
No? That sounds good to me then.
I'm literally just sitting here right now.
Alright, if
What?
there's nothing else you immediately want to say to Adelaide, we can go to the other.
Yeah, no.
Is that a yeah or a no?
Yeah, you can move. You can go. There's nothing else I need to say.
Okay.
Nothing you can show on stream.
No.
Fade to black. Alright.
No! Oh my god.
Jay, can you on the map actually pan the camera? I was gonna say actually pan the camera over to the fireplace.
Fade to black.
Yeah, that is a classic one. The camera pan to like the fireplace or something else in the room. That's a classic movie tactic. Alright. The others, Hilda, I imagine heading to the inn. I'm not sure what the others are up to.
Also the inn.
Flim? In?
Yep. in.
Alright, then I'll just bring y'all there.
You still smell awful, by the way, Flimp.
Alright, let's see what's going on in the Lord and Lion, shall we? Wow, look at that. I don't even need to touch it. How perfect.
Damn.
How convenient for you.
I know, right? Alright. So, arriving back at the quiet tavern and inn, the Lord and Lion, you can see Abigail and Granny Amos behind the counter. It's another quiet day, sort of just mid-afternoon, not the busy hours. And you see Abigail kind of give you all a wave.
Oh, there's the rocket.
Oh, she was hiding. Don't worry.
Get me out of there! I'm
Don't worry.
not there.
Abigail kind of waves you over and says, feels like ages since I've seen you all. Something you need? Can I get you a drink?
I'm good, but I was wondering if a tiefling woman named Lilia happens to be in here.
Yeah, she's staying in a room upstairs.
Ah, good. Is she still up there, or?
I believe so.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm gonna cast message at Hilda and say, ha, gay.
Ha! Right
Hilda
back at
deserves
you.
to be bullied right as much as I am.
And what about you two? Can I get you anything?
I feel like I shouldn't drink, but on the other hand,
Oh my god.
400 drinks, on the other hand.
what special occasions?
A lot of drink.
It's a lot of drinks.
Koja dies of
On
alcohol
occasion.
poisoning.
In the day.
Mid-afternoon, maybe 3.
You can't die yet. My ship
Maybe
needs a
some lunch
bard.
done.
I'll just have a little wine. Something easy.
All right then. And she gets to work, just kind of grabbing you your drinks. All right, upstairs. Ugh, give me 1 sec. There you go. And you can go away. And you two are downstairs. That's better. Alright, Hilda, you make your way upstairs.
I'm gonna knock on every single fucking door.
Alright, the first one on your right and left are, you get no response. But
Lilia?
the second on your left, as you knock, you hear a voice from behind it. Just a moment. And then you hear footsteps approach
I'm
the
gonna
door.
step back and like play with my hair a little, fixing it.
Hear footsteps approach, and then the door itself creaks open. And you see Lilia, the tiefling woman, who just sort of looks a little bit startled and says, "Oh, Hilda, you're back."
Yeah. Hi, Lilia.
It feels
Did you
like
miss me?
a little bit. It feels like it's been ages.
Yeah, it certainly does.
I made my way to Hearth, just like you recommended.
Glad you made it safely.
Yeah, there was some weird trolls on the path back.
Did they give you any trouble?
Not too much, just pay the toll.
Ah. How much did that cost, by the way?
It was just 20 gold. So not too bad.
Ah. Alright, here, I'm gonna give her 20 gold.
She actually kind of puts her hands out and says, "No, actually, Nathaniel gave me the gold to cover it."
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
That was nice of him. I gotta thank him when I get the chance.
Yes, I suppose if you're ever up in those mountains.
May I come in and
Yes,
tell
of
you
course,
everything
yeah.
that happened?
Yeah, of course.
And I'm gonna lay out the series of events that transpired, hamming it up a little, of course. Not too much like last time, but
All right. You sort of explain the events of your journey, everything that happened after you made your way back to Hearthhope, then up north to Talus, and the events of the big city and your battle against the witches. Maybe leaving out a couple times when you missed an attack or two, but you do your best to summarize it in a exciting and.
what are you talking about, Jay? I never missed any attacks.
Exactly, that's what I said. And she just kind of listens along intently.
I will murder all of you. Shut up in the chat.
Paying close attention to your story, and reacting from time to time to various parts. um, so that would take you at least a little bit to tell her. Is there anything that the others want to do?
I'm gonna eat,
I'm
and
just
then
having
I'm
a
gonna look at
time.
the staff.
All right. Again, your stay is being compensated here, so you can order your food and your drinks. And yeah, so Hilda, you tell Lilia the story of what happened, and arriving at its conclusion with your arrival back in town, and I suppose with the gold that you've received,
Yeah.
then your story draws to a close. And Lilia just kind of says, "Wow, it sounds like you've been through quite a lot then, huh?"
Yeah, I have. I'm just glad that I'm back here now and spending time with you.
Yeah, I imagine you've earned quite a rest for yourself. Any idea of what you're going to do next?
Well, I was planning on going home for a bit and maybe getting a ship to sail there. And if it's not too much trouble, would you be willing to join me on my journey?
Well, what with the gap in my memory, I don't really have much else to do. So, well, I suppose so.
I'm happy to hear that. Maybe I could buy you dinner?
Uh, sure, yeah, I haven't eaten yet. Sounds good.
Uh, I'm gonna I'm gonna hug Lilia.
She will return the hug. And she just kind of says, "It's good to have you back. Sounds like you've had one hell of a week."
Glad to be back, and yeah.
It's a favorite
you too,
tiefling joke.
I hope I get to hear plenty more. I'm gonna hold her hand as we go downstairs.
No, I just hope you don't get sick of him.
I would never. I love jokes.
All
Yay,
right,
holding hands.
making your way
The gayest activity of all.
back downstairs.
So lewd.
I'm gonna pull out this chair for her.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, that one.
All right, she'll sit down. Alrighty then. Is there anything that anybody else would like to do in Hearthhope? That includes you, Naraka.
No, I'm good.
Anyone?
I'm gonna stay for a day or two, and then I'm probably gonna head back
Damn.
to
Plum just is like, bye.
Taos.
Fucking
I
love
mean,
Naraka's commentary on the side.
Thanks. I'm so funny.
Alright, Flimp. Then what about Hilda, Koja? How long are you guys planning to stay for?
Whenever the boat thing happens, I guess.
Yeah. We're probably gonna leave tomorrow. What did you want to say?
Damn. They said bye.
Would you prefer to all leave on the same day? Because that makes it easier.
That would make it easier.
Yeah, it would.
Why not?
All right. Then you spend sort of the rest of this day taking a much-needed break from adventuring. Naraka spending it with Adelaide, cooking dinner at her place. And Hilda, you have your dinner with Lilia. And Koja, I don't know what you want to do, but Flimp, you can take a look at the staff over the next day and a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you want to do, Koja?
She is just vibing.
Sounds good.
She got her cash. Goal achieved.
This whole time, it was just about the money.
Look, look, you could have asked why. You didn't.
I suppose we didn't
No,
really
you
care much.
All right. Then, Flimp, over the next few days, the next little bit, as you spend some time studying that staff, it appears to be unique to Sister Candor, very clearly being used as a spellcasting focus. And you surmise that you would also be able to use it in a similar manner to the staff that you are currently wielding. And from what you can gather, the sort of hive at the end of the staff, the insect hive, seems to be dormant at the moment. You don't see insects crawling in and out of it. It just appears to be an empty hive. But from what you can gather, it seems to not just be a spellcasting focus, but also has some latent magic to it as well. And will grant you a bit of an expansion on certain spells. So, should you wish to attune to and use it as your spellcasting, as your staff, you will gain the ability to cast Animal Friendship on insects, as well as Protection from Poison. And then there is a mechanic involving charges that will allow you to summon swarms of insects.
Fucking rad.
Yeah, it was very rad.
I'll explain it to you outside of character later, Flum. I'll just send you the blurb. I'll just add it to your inventory.
Awesome.
But I don't want to talk about charges and stuff because it's a little...
Yeah.
So yeah, you gain the sense that this staff has sort of this latent ability to control insects within it. As you spend a day or so kind of studying it and looking over it. But eventually, after some time passes, you come to the conclusion that it may in fact be time to leave Hearth again. And if you would like to make things easy on me, then you can all leave on the same day.
Yes, please.
All in favor?
They said,
Yeah.
they said, no, you are not leaving on the same day. Just to make things hard for you.
Tomorrow.
I think it's just a nicer moment if you all leave on the same day than spread across several days.
Oh, I'm gonna miss Coop, though.
He'll be safe. He'll be fine.
The rest of you, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
on the morning of the day in which you plan to set out, Hilda, Lilia, Flimp, and Koja, you all sort of run into each other in the tavern floor early in the morning. Your stuff packed and ready to go. At some point during your days off, you, I suppose, if you want to, informed Naraka when you were leaving.
Yeah.
No one told me, and I'm just like asleep when they leave.
Naraka gets a sending spell, that's it.
All right. Then at some point,
Later,
This morning.
loser.
at some point, they let you know, Naraka, when they were leaving. So if you want to, you may meet them at the entrance to town.
Yeah, I will do that.
All right. Then with all your things packed, Koja going along with Hilda and Lilia, and Flimp setting out a little more north. You may gather up your things.
God, this is gonna suck. I hate goodbyes.
All ready to go, you two?
Yeah.
As ready as I will be.
All right. Then you pick up your packs and make your way to the entrance of town. Let me just... there you are. And Naraka, you make sure that you wake up early in the morning in order to meet them by the entrance to town.
I sleep. No, I'm just kidding. I actually don't wake up.
Actually, you know what? There's no reason why she wouldn't come with you.
Oh,
she
we're
has to
saying
go
goodbye
for
to Adelaide too? Just make this fucking harder, Jay. Why don't you?
Yeah,
Well,
thank
she
you.
would of
That's
course
what Jay was.
she would of
She would
course go
always
with
come
you.
Hmm. I'm not gonna be like, stay in the house. You can't leave. Like what? What?
Hey, at least Swiss isn't here.
Oh, I can. Hang on. No, you
I
already
will
said.
fucking
No,
cry.
I'm just,
Don't.
You
I'm
had
just
to
kidding.
say
You,
it.
you
You
already
had
said
to
you
say
goodbye. I was just kidding.
Thank you. Jeez.
All right. So Cusco is still tied up. And you can bring him with you if you want. I don't know what you're doing with Cusco.
No, he's better off here.
Yeah, we'll leave
You
him
guys
here.
should untie him as like a sending
Give him
off.
a little pet.
Like how you like hit like a champagne bottle against the boat to send it off. That, but you're like
I'm
untie
not
him.
gonna hit Cusco with a campaign bottle.
That's not.
We all gotta say goodbye to Cusco first.
Yeah, because Cusco's more important. 100%.
I'm gonna pet Cusco.
Let's feed him a cabbage for the road.
All right. He'll munch away on that. Each of you take your turns patting Cusco on the head. Flimpy, he bends down to allow you to do so.
Aw.
I'm so short.
I'm just gonna walk up to Naraka, extend my fist.
You're getting a hug. I'm hugging you.
Oh, come
I am
on.
joining
Yo.
in the hug.
I'm hugging you.
Oh, man.
Come here, you
Fine.
big softy.
I'm gonna hug Naraka
Everybody
back.
gets a hug.
I'm gonna
Well,
miss
you
you,
guys-
you big lug.
Yeah. You guys gotta stay safe out there, okay?
Do my best.
Mostly looking at you, Flip. Honestly, mostly looking at you.
Judging as my next
I
action is
still
to
don't know
jump down a
this.
very, very deep pit, I don't know how safe I will be.
Still don't know how that plays.
Fine.
I'm
Well,
gonna
you guys will know where I'll be, so.
lean
Come
down to
visit me.
Flip and whisper in his ear, "Hey, try and get us bumped up to full slime nights."
I'm gonna pat Hilda on the shoulder and cast invisibility. I got you.
Wait, what? Why?
Too late. You got it close.
I mean-
You're invisible
On
now.
you.
If you don't want to resist it, then yes, you can turn invisible. Hilda.
I don't think I would, because I'd be too fucking confused. Like, why did he do that?
Alright. Hilda vanishes.
Shit. Where'd Hilda go?
Lilia does like a double take. What just happened?
I'm still here, Lilia. He just turned me invisible for some reason.
Oh. Alright.
It'll wear off eventually.
Ko just laughing and
I
puts
see.
her on his shoulder. I hope you live forever, you crazy old coot.
Thanks.
Find some way to make yourself immortal. I know you'd be the only person to do it.
Yeah. Can
That
I
would be entertaining, wouldn't it?
pat Flip on the head?
Yep.
I
Like-
mean, you're invisible.
Yeah, he can't see it
Alright.
coming, so.
Cool.
He can't avoid your head pats.
Alright, Flip, you feel a little pat on top of your head.
He gets an instinct to duck. He'll accept it.
And then I'm gonna squat down and handshake, Flip. Is that better?
I will stick my hand out.
I have no idea where you are.
I'm gonna grab it and
Looks you
shake
right
it.
in the eye.
You just feel an invisible hand grab yours, Flip.
It was a pleasure adventuring with you, Flip.
It was a pleasure. Enjoy your pirating.
I'll
Good
miss
luck.
your antics.
I really will.
Well, you'll have to create some of your own. If
I'll
only
tell
for
you
me.
all about them.
Sounds good.
You guys have to send me letters. You have to. You have no choice.
That?
You have to give me information.
Why would I send you a letter?
Because you're a decent
Lives in
person,
your head rent
Koja.
free.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that to say when I can do this.
Actually, hey Lilia, can I have the other sending stone back?
Yeah, alright. She gives it to you. Well, she holds it out into midair. Not sure where you are, but this is it.
Alright, I'm gonna grab it and say thanks. And then I'm going to give it to Naraka.
Aww.
And see it just kind of floating in front of you, Naraka.
I'll take it. I'll be like, Hilda, I don't know where you are, but thanks.
No problem.
Don't you worry, Naraka. I'll deliver letters directly to your brain.
Dear God.
And I'll be
Can't
sure
wait.
to contact you every now and then. And hopefully you
Yeah.
do the same.
Of course. I don't know how to work this thing, but I'll figure it out.
Alright. And then I'm going to hug Naraka again, because no one can see
Yep.
me.
I hugged you back before you ran away.
Damn it.
Alright, the rest of you just kind of see Naraka react to nothing and then hug the air.
I guess we should probably get going then.
Yeah, shall we?
Hey, maybe we'll get one free admission on the boat, huh?
What'd you say, Koja?
I said maybe we'll get one free admission on the boat because they can't fucking see you.
Only if it lasts that long.
It don't.
If
It don't last that long.
Nope. It only lasts an hour.
only. No, well.
Bye, Naraka.
Don't say goodbye. We'll see each other some other time, okay?
Goodbye, Naraka.
For now. Goodbye for now.
Yeah.
See you all later.
I'm gonna grab Lilia's hand and walk with her.
All right. She's a little bit unsure of what to do with that because you're invisible, but
It's just me.
she'll follow.
And I thought I was gonna make this relationship awkward. You're really giving big shoes to fill, Flint.
Thanks, Flip, you asshole.
Welcome.
All right. Now then, before you are the roads off to the east and more north. You travel for a little bit, but eventually you realize that Flimp is going to have to turn north. And so, at this point, you now have to part from Flimp.
Bye for now, Flimp.
I guess I'll see you guys around.
See you around, big guy. Well, little guy.
You mean little guy?
If you ever need someone, cause a little bit of chaos, I'll send me a message and I'll be there.
You know it, man.
You know us. Where we go, chaos is sure to follow.
That's for sure.
Alright. Then, Flimp, you make your way down the dirt roads north, back towards Talus. And Koja and Hilda, followed by Lilia, make your way more east towards Port Penitent. While Naraka remains in Hearthhope with Adelaide.
Naraka holding Adelaide's hand, tears streaming down her fucking face.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what's happening. Like 100%. That is exactly what happened.
And
That's
that
canon.
is, for the time being, where our story draws to a close. With each member of the party heading off on their own path.
Well, two of them going together, of course.
I know.
Like-
Thanks for ruining it.
You're welcome.
That's kind of your job now. Is to
Yeah,
ruin it.
it is. I don't know what you expected.
Alrighty then. That is where we'll end the session. Right at 3 hours. I have impeccable timing, apparently.
Credit.
No, we have impeccable RP skills that only last exactly 3 hours.
Yeah, it's like a spell. Duration 3 hours.
Exactly. What the fuck are you singing?
The credits from JoJo.
Which one?
Yeah, you know JoJo.
You know?
Yep, I know. Yep.
Oh, DJ, that's fucking
I'm
that's
sad.
gay.
That's gay. That's gay. Shut up.
All right. So, for the time being, that is where we will end Hearth and Home. Not to say that we won't ever return to these characters, because they're still out there in the living world, and there's also still a chance that they could get back together. But
To
for the
fight an
time,
even bigger threat.
for the time being,
Reunion episode.
this is where we will end Hearth and Home. Because if we ever do come back, it will probably not be called Hearth and Home.
Probably not.
So this today is the end of Hearth and Home.
And the slime knights have gone their different ways. And my heart is in fucking shambles.
Yeah. Time to put all my emotions that I have here into my other character.
Oh, lucky you. You have a fucking
Listen,
outlet for your
You
emotions.
say that, but I will be benched for like a year before I get to play.
Well, starting up eventually. I won't say next week or anything like that because we still have to do a talk on best time for everybody, as well as waiting on some art assets.
Ooh,
But in the near future, probably within a month, Silver Song will be starting up,
nice.
which
Oh,
I am
yeah.
looking forward to. And though we have to keep putting Caesar Sound on a quick little break for a bit, it will eventually be resuming soon. I'm working on
Little
fixing
brain
some stuff
break.
up. But
Little break going on.
yeah, it should be fine, and we'll be back relatively soon.
Meet
Um,
Hilda's mom. Meet Hilda's mom.
Meet her yourself. God, you're gonna be there. Isn't
You're gonna meet her.
Y'all should show up. Definitely. Absolutely.
Oh, can we?
maybe,
We're just like walking, and you guys are like, "Hey, what's up?"
maybe I have to kind of re-examine the time frame.
Okay, that's fair.
It's certainly possible. But yeah, so look forward to Silver Song starting up. I will be announcing that eventually, and from there, it'll be fun. Silver Song, I'm looking forward to. It'll be a good one.
Hey, Caesar Sand guys, if we do meet up, we'll help you kick some monster ass.
Well, thank you. Thank you. It means a lot.
And
Although,
Maybe.
I'm not sure how our personalities would mesh well.
this break is just me taking them to therapy. We'll stop arguing all the time. Anyway, Silver Song will be a good time. Actually, I suppose I could talk about Silver Song now
Do it.
if you really want to.
Yeah, do
Do
it. Tell it. Speak to us.
So, like I've mentioned in the past, Silver Song is taking place a little bit back in time. Not too far back, but just a little bit. So it's not on the timeline that the rest of you are on. And they're going to be pretty far overseas. And they are not on the mainland. They are in a little kingdom called Middlemere. And it'll be the first time that that's been shown on stream, so that should be pretty interesting. But like I said, there's still a couple little last minute things to work out. They need to send me character art, and I need to wait on something to get finished up. And then we need to get a no, not Middle Earth. And then yeah, from there we will start up relatively soon. So I'll make that announcement when we're actually starting. So look forward to that in the future. Those are the somebody got what'd you post? You're not allowed to post links. What'd you post?
Dragged one of the emotes from the emote page down into the box, and apparently it makes it a link.
Ah,
I didn't realize that was a thing.
yeah. It won't let you post links. So
Oh yeah.
that's why you got timed out. But yeah. So for those of you who are unaware, we have a Discord channel, and you can join that. It's not just for players; it's for anybody. So feel free to just add yourself right into it. The link is there. If it's ever not working, then just say so on a stream, and I'll update it. Yeah. As for the other links that we have, we've got a link to the for which one, DJ? We got !lore, which is the link to our world anvil. That's basically just a wiki that will show you all about the world that these campaigns take place in. And then you can also follow my Twitter for announcements, or join the Discord because I do the same announcements there. Up to you. Whichever you prefer, or both. If you ever miss a stream and then go to the Twitch and cannot find said stream, it's probably been 15 days since I streamed it, and they disappear off Twitch, but I archive them on YouTube. So there's a link in the About section to the YouTube as well, where you can check out the VOD archive and go way back in the streams if you ever want to. Not before, but probably after, DJ. Like relatively soon after. And then we'll have to do a world event for Hearth and Home too.
Oh,
The world event is that Adelaide and Naraka got married. That's the world event.
No, the world event is that
nothing else could have happened.
the world event is that the residential district of the capital city of Averlin blew up.
No, I fully believe that it is the other thing I said.
But I'll phrase it a little cooler than that.
It's more important, I think.
Make a world event.
Naraka and Adelaide get married, then Hilda and Lily get married.
Because that's a pretty
that's it.
significant one.
It is extremely significant. Lesbians, man. It's so significant. You got it's Pride Month, Jay.
Gay marriage.
Stopped
Gay
following what they're talking about. Anyway, so that is what I will be doing in the future of the channel. No, it's not, DJ. It's not just goblins.
There's just a bunch of goblins. Like
far more interesting than that. But you'll see.
You sure about that?
Yes, you will see.
I think it's interesting with the goblin.
So yeah, look forward to the start of Silversong, and I will be reworking Seas of Sand stuff to get it going as soon as possible. Other than that, everybody have a good night, because that's all I really have to say. Anything
Good night,
else anyone else
chat.
wants? There you go.
Good night, chat.
We'll
Night,
miss
chat.
you.
I'm going off to hell. Goodbye.
No, you're not. You're going
No,
on
you're
my
not.
fucking
Get back
ship.
here. Get back here.
I'm
All
going
right.
on a ship that you happen to be on.
Then
It's
without
my
further
ship
ado,
because I'm buying it.
take care, chat. Thank you for watching Hearth and Home, the entire thing. It was a blast, so thank you to those who watched. And again, not final, but for now. Have a good
Hearth and
night.
Home forever. Hearth and Home 9 seasons.
Like Supernatural, but for D&D.
All right. Have a good night, everybody. Take care.
Seasons
Night,
at home.
chat.
Yeah.